everyone, welcome back to the Fabrication Shop. Today we'll be looking at using a couple of free tools that you can 3D print to help with your building of your model rockets. Now if you're new to our channel, we want to encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when we drop our next video. We recently released two different tool sets that you can 3D print that will help with the construction of your engine mounts. These include the engine block spacer tools and the engine hook cutting guides. These tools are designed to help you get the engine block and the hook into the correct position every time. If you've built an Estes rocket before, you have seen where the instructions show you marking a yellow spacer tube 1/4 inch from the end. This tube is then used to push the engine block into place. Instead, the engine block spacer tubes allow quick and easy placement of the engine block. You have also probably seen the instruction sheet that has you mark 1/4 inch from the top of the engine mount tube and then cut a 1/8 inch slot for the engine hook. Now, you may have cut it a bit too long or had the occasional crushed tube. You may have even tried to brace the tube with your finger and receive the resulting cut fingertip. The engine hook cutting guide removes the need to mark the tube. It makes sure that the cut is 1/8 inch wide and it supports the inside of the tube during the cut, preventing crushing. What's even better is we can use the two tools together when the instructions call for using both an engine block and an engine hook. Let's go ahead and look at how we use both of the tools together. We're going to be using a 24mm motor mount tube, a 24mm motor block, along with a 70mm engine hook. This would be for your typical D-type engine. On the work table, you can also see we have a hobby knife fitted with a number 11 blade, the engine hook cutting guide, and the engine block spacer. Begin by taking the motor mount tube and placing the cutting guide over one end. Make sure it's fully seated against the end of the tube. Take your knife, insert it into the slot in the cutting guide. I tend to cut from both sides of the guide. You don't have to. Next, insert the engine block from the opposite end of the tube. Now normally you'd be placing a line of glue at the top end of the tube to hold the engine block in place. Insert the spacing tool into the tube and push the block to the opposite end. Do this in one smooth motion and then remove the tool. Place the engine hook into the slot. The hook will be sitting just below the engine block. You can now proceed with whatever the instructions have you do, such as adding centering rings as needed. The engine block spacer tool comes in 4 diameters and various lengths based on the Estes motor sizes. There are both 1/4 inch overhang and 1/2 inch overhang versions. These can be used on any length of motor mount tubing. The engine hook cutting guide is also available in the 4 different engine diameters. Since all use 1/4 inch spacing, the engine tube must be the same size as the motor to allow a 1/4 inch overhang of the motor. That concludes this episode on our engine mount tools. Additional information can be found on our website, which is linked in the show notes below. If you've enjoyed this video, and if you like what we're doing here, please click on the like and subscribe buttons. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when we drop our next video. So until next time, wishing you all the best and take care.